All right, let's talk about what happens when you use an antidepressant medication. So, normally you've got vesicles that release serotonin into your synapse. The serotonin will bind with receptors, and they will trigger different pathways so that your mood is boosted. Okay, so you're feeling really good. What happens in some people is they're either not producing enough serotonin, or they aren't getting a good binding with the receptor. They're going through a hard time, and so they're feeling depressed. So when not enough serotonin is binding with the serotonin receptors, that person may be a good candidate for an antidepressant medication. Now, there's lots of different antidepressants and different mechanisms. We're going to talk about SSRIs. Those are selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Okay, and so normally what happens is the serotonin, eventually after it's been binding, it's taken back up by the serotonin transporter, and it's repackaged back up into a vesicle, and then it's no longer binding with the receptor. But if somebody is taking an antidepressant, like citalopram, for example, it blocks the transporter. So now serotonin doesn't go back up into the vesicle, and it stays in the synapse, allowing it to bind with the receptor and boost that person's mood for a longer period of time. That is until eventually one of the enzymes, either CYP2C19, CYP2D6, or CYP2C9, degrades the serotonin, and it's got a pretty long half-life, usually up over a day, and so that's why people can take their antidepressant medication daily, and it will be enough to continue to block the transporter long enough so they get that boost in their mood.